He's waving at it.
Is he giving up?
Helicopter's in.
Stop running. Stop running. Get down on your knees now.
Looks like he's on the phone. Somebody. Got close to him. Careful. I believe this went on for like 2 hours. You know, so it's starting to get a little bit darker now.
Got to make sure he protects that cell phone, don't he?
Yeah, but watch. Knows how he had it against his wet body.
Yeah.
That could be good.
They should have shot him already. By now, they should have shot him the second day he hit that dog. They should have shot him right in the head.
He hit him with a screwdriver. That's what he was hitting him with.
That looked like the cell phone.
No, if you'll notice, his cell phone is in his other hand. It's a screwdriver. I think his cell phone's all wet now.
Yeah, I would say so.
You can tell the dog's a little bit out of it.
Yeah. He surrenders. He ain't surrendering.
No, he's not.
And you know, I'm to the point now that his life is worthless. You touch an animal and you should automatically be executed, plain and simple. I don't care. You touch that
No, but
dog.
they did shoot the beanbags at him.
No, me, he'd be
You can
executed.
tell right off the bat that he's not right. There's something wrong with him.
Hey, he's dropping, he's dropping. Come back, come back. Screwdriver in his right pocket. I'll get it.
You see what he found in the woods?
Yeah, the guitar.
Yeah, I believe that's a homeless camp out that area. I'm not positive, but it appears to be that way. Water. I'll have to tell him to leave.
Over there. What's that? Little shower over there. Help, I'm being executed. Help, I need an ambulance. I can't stand. I need an ambulance. I need an ambulance. Help. I can't walk it. My leg. I'm losing blood. Help. Help, I need an ambulance.
I'll flood officers down now.
They use lots of officers because now they're to the point that they coddle all these criminals, and they shouldn't be coddling them. You know, this should have only taken 2 officers and been done and over with.
I did so much pain.
Oh, wait.
Help. Why?
To the sides.
Why are you doing this? Oh, 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 oh.
They're right here on this
Oh,
front.
Good morning, sir. If you would, please tell us your name, spell your last name, and your position.
Casey Ginny, last name is spelled Gini, and I'm a lieutenant with the San Diego Police Department.
Thank you, sir. We're down here in the San Diego River. Can you tell us what happened?
This morning at approximately 6:30 a.m., officers from the Fugitive Task Force and our neighborhood policing division were searching for a suspect who had a warrant, a parole warrant, was wanted for assaulting a bail bondsman with a firearm, and had a warrant for violently resisting officers. He's a prolific suspect here in the riverbed, and we've had multiple incidents with him. Officers attempted to contact him. He led us on a very lengthy foot pursuit through the riverbed. He's very familiar with the riverbed. We were able to coordinate with officers from multiple divisions using K9 and our ABLE unit to get him locked into a perimeter, and then eventually he was taken into custody with the use of a police dog, beanbag shotgun, and subsequently a taser. While the police dog was attempting to take him into custody, he stabbed the police dog multiple times in the head, and that dog is currently at VCA Mission Valley.
How bad is the pup?
Unknown at this time. Just initially, it didn't look bad as far as bleeding, but we don't know internally what the injuries are.
Hey, he was being stabbed with a screwdriver.
Yes.
And so this man entered the water several times trying to escape, and the canine went in the water, and then you also had to beanbag him?
Yes, he came out of the water, and the canine was deployed. He retreated into the water, and the canine followed him. While the canine was attempting to subdue him, he retrieved a screwdriver from his pocket and began stabbing the canine in the head. The handler recalled the canine. Because he was armed still with the screwdriver, beanbags were deployed to try to gain voluntary compliance.
And then eventually, how did you catch him?
He began swimming up the riverbed, and we had officers on either side. At one point, he exited the riverbed and tried to flee. An officer deployed a taser, and that successfully contacted him and got the neuromuscular incapacitation necessary to take him into custody.
Now, we've been told that this isn't his first time in the water. One time for 8 hours, second time for 4 hours.
I know of one other incident that we were on him for multiple hours, and I know there have been other instances where he goes in the water and then refuses to come out.
Now, in the beginning, you said he assaulted a bail bondsman with a firearm?
That's what the bail bonds reported, that he slashed at him with a knife and then showed him a firearm.
Okay, and this man's being taken to the hospital and in jail.
Because he was tasered and impacted with a beanbag shotgun, he'll go to the hospital for jail clearance and then be transported to jail.
Was any officers injured besides the canine?
Other than the canine, no other officers were injured.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
You betcha.
A San Diego police dog is recovering tonight after being stabbed with a screwdriver multiple times. Police tell us the man who attacked the dog was a fugitive and is in jail tonight. CBS 8's Jenny Day joins us live from our newsroom with how this all unfolded. Jenny.
Happy to report he is at home and doing well, but it was quite a morning. 40-year-old Judah McBrearty had been wanted by San Diego police for 9 days. They say he pulled a gun on a bail bond.
9 days is a long time to be on the run.
Resisted arrest.
He's a prolific suspect here in the riverbed.
He looks like somebody who's on the run all the time. Sounds like he is.
Yeah, this is the third time that he's been found in the water.
Yeah, but I can almost guarantee he's always on the run.
Yeah.
And we've had multiple incidents with him.
The fugitive task force that spotted McBrearty called in for backup because they say he knows this riverbed like the back of his hand and has been known to swim out in the water and stay put. Same story today. The pursuit lasted more than 2 hours. At one point, he appeared to casually talk on the phone and somehow found a guitar.
We were able to coordinate with officers from multiple divisions using K9 and our ABLE unit to get him locked into a perimeter.
This is the San Diego River near Morena Boulevard. Officers eventually sent the dog in, who did bite his arm, and that's when officers say he pulled out a screwdriver.
Right at that point, right there, when the handler seen him and his hand was up, that handler should have shot him at least in the chest. Because any other officer would have been in that situation, and right there is deadly force that could have been easily used.
K9 Carson is a 6-year-old shepherd that was stabbed in the head at least 3 times. Officers fired a beanbag shotgun and tased McBrearty, who was ultimately taken into custody. Now, the whole reason officers were looking for him in the first place goes back to 2020, when they say he was threatening to jump off of a bridge near that same riverbed and then threatened lifeguards with a weapon. The Mission Valley VCA Animal Hospital expects the canine to make a full recovery. Live in the newsroom, Jenny Day, CBS 8.
A San Diego police canine officer is recovering tonight and is doing okay even after a suspect stabbed him several times today. The dog's name is Carson, and we had him in studio just a few weeks ago because he was stabbed in the head in a situation with a different felon over the summer. CBS 8's Anna Laurel caught up with Carson after he was injured this morning to see how he's doing.
I'm out here with Carson and Officer Reese. After what happened this morning, we thought Carson might be at the animal hospital, but he's not. He's fine this afternoon, at least so far, and he's actually ready to go out for another job.
Yep, he is ready to get back out there and back on duty.
And it's this vest that saved him.
The male was lunging at moving vehicles, holding either a butcher knife or a hunting knife. It looked like a silver blade that was about probably about 6 inches long. Okay, it did look like he was armed with a knife. Let's have a canine roll code 3 if they're not already doing so.
That's when Officer Jonathan Weiss unleashed his canine, Carson.
It's pretty chaotic. We were searching for a mentally unstable individual who was armed with a knife.
It happened this morning off 70th Street in the College East area. Police dogs are used so a suspect will surrender peacefully. But that didn't happen.
The dog bit and held the suspect, giving officers the opportunity to take him into custody. However, during that apprehension, the suspect was stabbing the dog with the knife multiple times.
The only thing that saved Carson, his new stab-proof vest.
This ballistic vest, in this case, did save the dog's life. We're sure of it.
It was only 5 months ago that a wanted felon stabbed Carson several times in the head.
You know, I've been through this before with him, and I know how resilient, how tough he is. Good boy.
I asked Weiss, what's that like to see someone stab the dog he loves, the dog that's part of his family?
It's very gut-wrenching, but at the end of the day, the San Diego Police Department does value human life over an animal's life. So it's that tough balance as a police officer with a canine to have to block that part out, do your job.
A donor bought Carson's vest since he's part of the SWAT team. They say all the canines need them because the people they're dealing with are more violent than ever.
If someone's willing to take their own life, if someone's willing to assault one of their own family members, a dog, will they care about any other citizens or officers? It shows the mentality of the subject that you're dealing with.
The suspect went to the hospital for his dog bite and faces multiple charges, including injuring an officer. As for Carson, he feels good enough to roll in the mud.
We got matching scars now.
The dog's 6 years old. He's been on the police force for 4 years and with this handler for 2 years. And in a 4-month period, the first time he was stabbed with a knife and then the stabbing with the screwdriver. But now they're getting vests for all the dogs.
Could have been a lot worse, right, buddy?
In San Diego, I'm Anna Laurel for CBS 8.